Hello everybody, it's been a while. A while back, probably a couple of years now, I actually recorded a video to show the Notes federated login using the Notes client to self-configure and you not having to do anything and it just magically working. I've took it a stage further. It took me a couple of years to get back around to this. And what this is a Domino iNotes server that is going to use ADFS SAML, but also additionally a two-factor form factor authentication with a product called Duo. That's a cloud provider that does 2FA and has an app on the phone. So what's going to happen is I'm going to log into my Domino server, and this is an externally accessible Domino SAML server. It's not where my mail file is, but it authenticates me. And that's going to authenticate me against ADFS and also Duo. And then once it's done that, it's going to throw me to my real mail server. So let's see if we can get all this to work. So this is my Domino mail server I'm going to. If you noticed, it redirected me back to ADFS because that's what this is set up to. Also worth noting here is my email address has been configured inside of ADFS to be allowed as a logon. So I can now tell my users, use your email address and your Active Directory credentials to get in there. I'll put mine in. I don't know if it's saved right now. And also never say out your password because when you're recording that can be embarrassing. So what's going to happen, I'm going to sign in and it's going to be fast so you might not see it, but it's going to redirect me back to Domino SAML. Domino SAML is going to authenticate me thanks to this. Well, actually first what's going to happen is it's going to ask me for Duo. So we'll click that and here's Duo. So I can do a couple of things on this one. I'm going to actually hit cancel because it'll do a push to my application. I can just hit a button. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a one-time authentication code because that's what most people are familiar with things like Google Authenticator and Authy. By the way, if you are using Google Authenticator, switch to Authy. It's much better. And I can also have it text me or whatever, but I'm just going to put my code in. I'm going to log in. And if you watch up here, we should see it throw me over back to Domino SAML and then quickly to my web server, back to my mail file. So my mail file is actually behind a Apache reverse proxy and it's clustered with another web server. So I've got high availability on my mail file and I'm coming in from ADFS with two form factor authentication. Kind of cool. Obviously, this does need web federated login working, and it's probably worth pointing out that this actually is using a actual real certificate. It's not using a self-signed, it's actually using a real one, as was my ADFS server. So this is all using commercially accessible SSL certificates now, and I want to kind of give a shout out to Daniel Ashley because he kind of pushed me in the right direction to fix this. It's been kind of irritating me for a while. So there you have it, single sign-on with ADFS and two form factor authentication into iNotes. It's worth pointing out that this won't work on Traveler because Traveler is a bit different, but it actually does get you a very good extra layer of security on your webmail traffic and also any websites you might have behind it. So it'll work on any Domino web app on any server, because once you authenticate it's not Domino SAML, I can throw you backwards and forwards to any server I want. So theoretically, if you still have quicker servers, I could probably even do this on a quicker server. It's pretty easy to do. Duo is fantastic. It's got a 30-day free trial, duosecurity.com, or just Google DUO and you'll find it. It's really cool product. If you need any help, just go to the simplified-tech.com website and hit contact us, and Lisa's phone number is on there. As always, we're here to help, so if you need some help, give us a shout. Thank you.